Hi Rashmi, how are you?
Sir, fine. How are you, sir?
I'm good too, thank you. So can you tell us something about yourself?
Yeah. Myself, Reshmi. I'm basically from Nagpur, and currently I'm working as a QA tester in Apar IT Solution. Company also located in Nagpur. When coming to my role and responsibility in this company, I'm actively participating all the testing activities that are holding in my company, like test case writing or test case execution, bug reporting, and I also involved in other testing activities in my company, like they are maintaining the framework, they are building the framework, and execution of the framework and scripts also, and also the maintaining the framework. And also there are scrum ceremony are also going on, so I'm participating. That's it. That's all.
Mhm. Okay, okay. So you are working in the automation team?
Yeah, automation.
Okay. So do you perform only automation testing or sometimes you have to perform manual testing also?
Sir, can I connect earphone? Your voice is very low, actually.
It's low? Okay.
What
Now,
happening?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Please connect earphones. Mm.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now is
Now
it
fine.
audible?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. So every time you are doing automation testing or sometimes you have to do manual also.
Yeah. In starting of sprint, I am doing manually, and then I'm going to automate test cases, analyze the my automated test cases. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Have you come across some of the scenarios which could not be automated at all?
Starting of the starting of the login page, like these are automated by manually only. In the
Sorry?
starting phase, I'm doing in the starting test cases, I'm doing manually. Then I'm starting using automation.
That is fine. Let's say in the start.
Means yeah,
Yeah. Have you come across the scenarios which could not be automated at all?
there are many scenarios that are not automated by using.
So, so every time you are having some of the scenarios which could be automated. Okay. Is it possible that everything can be automated using Selenium?
No, sir. We have to do manually. You say you end-to-end testing. We have to do manually.
So that is fine. See, let's say you will be doing manual testing, you'll be doing automation testing. But can you tell me few of the scenarios which could not be automated using Selenium?
So no idea, sir.
Okay, so you can let's say if you receive some OTP based scenario, some functionalities there in which OTP is coming, right? So that those scenarios cannot be automated. Let's say some captcha is there, those things cannot be automated, right? So in an interview, they might ask you these kind of questions: Can we automate each and everything using Selenium? So these are few of the limitations of Selenium. Okay, have you worked on ETL performance or any other application testing?
Not getting sir your question.
Okay, have you worked on ETL testing?
No.
Okay, so
What do
which
you mean by
yeah, so which is the programming language that you are using for doing automation?
Java? Java is a programming language, sir.
Why not Python?
Actually, sir, my background is from Java, so I was learning Java actually.
Your background is from Java, so you have been working as a Java developer previously.
I have done some courses in my previous certification. I have completed my MCA in Java, computer application in Java only, and
Okay,
done some certificate also in Java.
okay, great, great. That's wonderful. Mhm.
But
Okay, now
sir, now before some year I am working as in non-IT, means IT, but it's for networking.
mm,
Networking I'm working. So just now I started in small company
okay.
that are doing automation.
Okay, no worries. See, even in the career, if you begin, that is also a very big step, right? So you have begin actually doing in the right direction, proceeding in the right direction. So that's also a big step towards your career. Right? So don't ever think that it's a small company, it's a small project, it's a small team, right? Each and every time you are learning, right? That's the biggest point that you should understand, right? Going forward down the lane after 3 years, after 5 years, this experience will be useful to you. Maybe one or the other. Okay. Okay. Now, if element is not clickable, let's say you get some screen. Okay, and that element is not clickable. So what will be your approach?
First, we have to find element is displayed or not, or selected or not.
Hmm.
By using is selected and is displayed method, first we have to check the element is present or not. Then we perform click operation. Right?
So let's say you have some element, right? And it is not getting clicked. You have you have made sure that XPath is proper, the locator is properly used, but that element is not getting clicked. So element is not getting clickable. So what are the other approaches that you can add in your automation script? How will you fix element is not clickable?
By using perform and click button, we can click the element. What is the
By using,
possibility of not
by using
perform
perform.
method and click? Yes,
Okay, okay. Let's say you have written that particular script. Let's perform. So you are telling you will be using actions class.
yes.
So let's say you have used actions class. Locator is also perfect, but still that element is not getting clicked. So which are the other approaches? Let's say you went for a movie in one multiplex, right? And that multiplex was closed. So you will try to go for another multiplex, right? You would have watched the recent movies that are coming up, right? So you won't come back to home, right? You will go somewhere else to watch that same movie. So similarly here also, which are the other approaches that you will take to get that element clicked?
Then manually we have to try some manual
Hmm?
testing. By using manual testing, we have to try
No, no, this is an automation testing question.
automation. So no idea with experience.
Okay, okay, no worries. So what you can do is you can add weights into your Selenium test, right? You can consider
Okay, yeah.
explicit weight for a specific element so that it loads completely and it is identified to be clickable, and then you perform that click, right? You can also
That would be
maximize the
some
browser. Maybe the click is not happening because that button might be hiding somewhere. So you can maximize the browser after getting launched, right?
right.
You can use JavaScript executor for performing mouse clicks, right? And then you can also use actions. Okay, so actions class, you are already using it, right? So these are the other approaches that you can tell in an interview. Okay, no, so let's say if this is not possible, so I'll to go for this. If this is not possible, then I'll go for this. So that's how the different approaches that you can tell in an interview. Okay, now you have joined from laptop, right?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm giving you screen sharing rights. What you have to do is you have to open, let me give you one site. Hmm. So just open goibibo.com and you have to find relative XPath or some reliable locator. Okay, open that website first, goibibo.com. You want me to send that website in the chat box? So let me make that task simpler for you. Right, so I have shared this link in the chat box. Click on share screen button, the green button, so we can see your screen. Yeah, open new tab. Yeah, specs are very important. You would need them.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have sent that link in the chat box. Just open that link. Can you maximize this browser?
Yes, sir. Actually, no, URL is not coming. URL link is not coming. That's why I'm
What is not coming?
URL link line.
UI.
What question you are asking?
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, close this pop-up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have to find XPath for from field. From field is there, right? From field. From. Enter city or airport. Below one way radio button. The
This one.
first field. From.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So you have to find XPath of this field. So your video is getting blurred. So I am
Start.
no worries. So I am
I'm using external device for my camera connection. That's why I think.
okay. That is the issue. So you have found the root cause of the defect. Congratulations. So let me stop the video for a couple of minutes. Okay, fine. So you have to find the relative XPath.
Also,
So is this relative XPath?
yeah.
No, this is not a relative XPath.
So it is a relative spot, right?
No, no, this is so okay. So what is the difference between relative and absolute XPath?
Absolute spot will be started from single slash router
Then
and so this sorry, relative expert will be started from double slash, yeah, and
hmm,
absolute will be from single slash, and it relative will be started from root 10.
hmm.
Mm, I will confuse, sir. It is my first mock interview. I'm very nervous.
Okay, okay. No worries. See, don't get nervous. Okay. You want to eat some chocolate or you want to have some glass of water, so keep it with you. Okay. I'll tell you what is the difference between relative and absolute XPath. Okay. See, absolute XPath starts with the single slash, while a relative XPath starts with a double slash. Okay. Then,
Yes.
yeah. Then what happens is absolute XPath will have this. It will try to locate the element from the very root element, right? Let's say if you want to have this XPath of from field, so it will start from the very first element. It will give you the complete path from the root element to the desired element from field. While relative XPath is you can simply start by referencing the element you want and you can go from there, right? Which is why relative XPath is more reliable, because if you will see the XPath from the very beginning, from the starting, right? So if any element changes, so automatically your XPath will also get changed, right? So which is not a good thing. So that's why we always go for relative XPath.
It was first, yes, sir.
Is it fine now? Okay.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
sir.
I'll tell you relative XPath also. So if you can see, there is an ID that is available, right? And it is root. So what you can do is you can write, so at the rate ID equal to root. So this is your relative XPath. This is a you can include this in your relative XPath, right? And after that,
Yes.
there is a uh, you can add at the rate data dash ID, which is equal to flight search widget. So that is also available. So you can merge these two and you can make your customized relative XPath.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, so after this interview, you can try. So I can also share that in the chat box, and let this be an exercise for the people also who are watching this video. What will be the relative XPath for the from field in which the watermark is written, enter city or airport. Okay. Okay, Rashmi. Now let's move to the next question. So you have your notepad open, right? Now
Yes.
you have to write a simple Java program, okay, to remove the duplicate character from the string. Okay, so any string you can take, any string you can take. Can you maximize this notepad window, please? Yeah. So any string you can take, and you have to remove the duplicate character from that particular string. So which approach you are taking?
I'm using scanner class by inputting through the user. For loop, I'm going to use, sir.
Okay, for loop. Okay. So whatever program you will be writing, then we will be putting the same program in the Eclipse, and we will be running this program just to check the output.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, yes, Rashmi.
Sir, I'm not able to write, sir. Actually, on yesterday I am practicing, but again I'm missing something.
Yeah, yeah, no worries, no worries. So you can stop sharing your screen.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you please turn on your video? Now is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. So Rashmi, you can see the simple class, right? We are using one hash set. Okay. Now hash set does not allow repetition of elements. So we will have one for loop, right? We will print content of the set, whichever content you take. And then in the main, we'll be taking one string. So I have taken Sunday. Okay. So, and I have to remove duplicate character. So let me take some string in which duplicate character is coming. So how about, yeah, Saturday, right? So A is coming twice, right? So, so these characters will be extracted from this. So this is the simple one of the approach. You can also go for the another approach which you were telling, the for loop one, right? I have used hash set. So in an interview, when you go for loop, so you can also be asked which is the another approach. So you can go for this also, right? Both the approaches are fine.
Yes.
Okay. So this is how we will be taking care of the hash set. Okay, now there is a variable which is declared inside the interface. Yeah, Rashmi, can you please turn on your video? Yeah. Now there is a variable which is declared inside the interface. Now can we change the value of that variable?
Variables is declared inside the interface. Right.
Yes, yes. The variable is declared inside the interface. Okay. Now can we change the value of the variable?
So we can't change it.
Sorry.
We can't change.
Okay. Why so?
Is
Because sorry, your voice is very low. Rashmi, am I audible?
yeah. Interface variable we can't change because it is static. uh, Static. Yes.
So yes, we cannot change the value of an interface. Okay, we cannot change the value of a variable which are defined in the interface because those fields are final and static by default, right? So
Yes.
variables defined in an interface cannot be modified. Okay, but yeah, so because the variable in the interface, those variables are public, static, and final by default. Okay. Now, next question is, can we override the interface variable in Java? Hmm? Can we
Yes, sir.
override?
We can. Yes,
We
sir.
can. Are you sure?
Yeah. By using inheritance concept, we can override.
Are you sure, Rashmi?
Yes, sir.
We override interface variable in Java. Okay, so the answer is no. We cannot change. We cannot override the value of a variable. We cannot override the interface variable in Java, right? So it doesn't matter if the variable is defined in an interface or a class, we cannot simply override a variable. So the answer will be no. Okay, so the answer will be no for this question.
What is the reason, sir, we can't override?
Yes, yes. So reason is okay. So I can explain you the reason, but let this be an open question first for the people who are watching this video. Please put your answers in the comment section of this video. Why we cannot override the interface variable in Java. Okay. Okay, Rashmi. Now, let's say you have to write the test cases. Okay. So which are the different testing techniques that you will use to write the test cases?
Whatever.
Hmm? Okay, so the different test techniques are equivalence partitioning, boundary value analysis, state transition diagram. Right? So these are the different techniques that you will be using to write the test cases. Okay. Okay, Rashmi, I'm done with the interview. Thank you so much for coming on our channel, and we wish you all the best for your career.
Thank you.
Thank you.